Okay, so hello students, welcome back to yet another video, another lecture based on IoT. So in today's topic, I will be discussing regarding the COP protocol, that is Constraint Application Protocol in IoT. सो ये कॉप प्रोटोकॉल हम लोगों ने SYCS IoT में भी देखा था. दिस लास्ट चैप्टर हर चैप्टर में हमने कॉप ही प्रोटोकॉल देखा था. सो लेट्स हियर आल्सो. So constraint application protocol, okay, in IoT. So this protocol is mainly used within a limited network. Okay, this protocol is mainly used कहाँ limited network में ये use किया जाता है. Or like a constraint environment or constraints environment for some security purpose. कॉप ये जो प्रोटोकॉल है ये लिमिटेड नेटवर्क और कंस्ट्रेंट इन्वायरमेंट में यूज किया जाता है. किस पर्पस के लिए? सिक्योरिटी पर्पस के लिए. ओके, so constraint application protocol, it is mainly used in what limited network and for security purpose. Okay, and constraint environment for some security purpose. It is used in domestic or household purpose. So with the definition itself, with the constraint application protocol, C stands for constraint and AP is a application protocol. So this is the architecture or the working of basically COP. So in this, the main entity we have REST internet, which is the outside some environment or outside the houses or organization. In fact, we can say then you have this environment COP. COP environment which has one REST COP proxy, and see this architecture one have COP proxy, and then you have the one COP server, right? Proxy and server, you can see here REST COP proxy and COP server. Okay, this client are there. So the REST COP proxy sits in between REST internet as well as the COP server, so that any message which are sent can by interpret by this REST COP proxy. Now you have a number of clients like COP clients. You have, so first you have smartphone, right? Then you have an RFID sensor, or then you have a CCTV camera. Okay, all those long details which are generated for that particular day are being sent to this COP server, and then it is routed to the REST COP proxy, and then it is uploaded being stored on the REST internet. Okay, now this like first link, okay, made in black arrow, this. Okay, so this basically indicate it is the outside network. Okay, it's indicate it's the outside network, or you can have a firewall in basically between these. Okay, you have a firewall basically between these. You know very well the work of firewall, right? So COP basically work in this environment, that is COP environment, and it does not goes outside this network. So basically it is a limited to here. It is a constrained environment. Now talking about its theory, so it is talking about its theory. It is created by ITEF. That is what you know very well now. ITEF means what? That is the Internet Engineering Task Force, and it is created by a group called as Constrained Restful Environment. That is core is a working group. Basically, they have created this core COP protocol. So the name comes from this constraints core, that is constraint, R that is rest, that is core. Okay, to environment. Here we have application protocol. Then it's an internet application protocol for constraint device, like you at your home Wi-Fi setup, right? Wi-Fi connected to your laptop, your computer, your smartphone, and all. So you can set up COP protocol. You can build COP environment, especially in that particular scenario. So that's where COP protocol comes into picture. It's designed for its devices on the same constraint network. Like I have said, Wi-Fi connected to your laptop, your smartphone. There are n of devices, right? N number of devices which Wi-Fi can connect. And between device, and gadgets nodes on the internet. This means that there is a some bandwidth or some particular point on the internet which are using or access within your household or domestic purpose, and between device comes connected on different constraint. It works join on the internet, then it build especially IoT system which use or which is based on top of HTTP protocol, because it does not have a square layer in between this. So like in a home environment you can set up this, okay, means in the cross protocol you can set up in your home environment. Pop setup, so there you can use only a HTTP protocol. So these are mainly built on the RESTful service. So there you can only use HTTP or not HTTPS. Then COP makes use of UDP, that is User Datagram Protocol, for lightweight implementation as well as then use with mobile and social networking based application, which eliminates the ambiguity by using HTTP get, post, put, or delete. So it's basically, this is are the method, right? So it's basically like you have your MI pan connected to your application, like a smartphone application for my fit. Then you can create a over a COP network so that you need not have HTTP put delete post methods and all to work in that. So ambiguity and sophisticated network just goes out there that you can put COP entirely over here. Then apart from communication IoT, data corp has been developed within DTLS. You know about DTLS, TLS, right? We have studied these points also. DTLS means what and all. For security or secure exchange of messages in the transport layer. Now imagine like you are working in the COP environment, okay? And you have no HTTP layer, but you have only HTTP. Means you are working in COP environment and you don't have HTTPS. You know very well HTTPS means what, right? And you know the comparing of HTTPS and HTTP, yeah. So, but you have only the HTTP. Third person come in between and just intercept your message. And if he tries to hack your system or hack your device, gain control of any of these entities, then what will you do? So you need to have a secure mechanism for that. So for that there is the DTLS layer, that is the datagram transport layer security. Transport layer security for secure exchange of message in transport layer. So what this does, it is a basically prevent eavesdropping, mask correcting, tampering, and message or data forensic. So these are basically some kind of security attacks which are vulnerable to different organization or while you work in home or any kind of environment which is bound in a constrained network. So well that all about this constrained application protocol IoT. Okay, so lots of people ask what is the best IoT. Okay, what is the best IoT Internet of Thing protocol? कौन सी protocol best IoT में? So today the answer is always is depend on your application. So because we recommending a COP to the IoT of Internet of Thing startup companies. I would like to do like a brief introduction of what is a COP in more details. So it's COP, actually a purpose standard since June 2014. So it's a very new for call communication protocol. That is still not standard, but it's gonna be one of the future standard protocols IoT. So what does it mean? It was specially designed for constrained hardware. So there is a however that doesn't support, for example, HTTP or TCP IPs. So The designer of this protocol, inspired by HTTP, designed this core is using UDP and IP. So that means that we have a one-to-one communication protocol inspired in HTTP. So it uses a get, post, put, and delete action on the hardware and on the economic protocol. But let's say it's more like web, and it's also for device that does not need, or that what that does not need, and that need a specific low energy treatment. So for example, if we are using a battery, okay, this is a more efficient energetic speaking than if you are use HTTP REST API extra. It implements some interesting feature on the top of HTTP that are, for example, not implemented on HTTP. For example, observe and discovery. You see, you will get post put delete method. You know very well this method, how the work of this method, right? Then this I said it what it's implemented HTTP. For example, observe and discover features. So let's talk about observe. So in HTTP, it's complicated to know if there is a new state on variable is trace, मतलब कोई new state variable in trace किया कि नहीं, complicated है. So that's why we are using this observe usually to do what all the time. So ask every minute or every second if there is a new state of a variable that you are observing. So in COP, that is very focused on a term of thing. They try to solve this problem. So they created this observe, मतलब हर टाइम स्टेट न्यू स्टेट आई है कि नहीं, कोई न्यू मैसेज बार बार आस्किंग से ये ऑब्जर्व डिस्कवर हुआ, जिससे जिससे ऑब्जर्व कर लेता है कि हाँ सम वन इज सेंडिंग द मैसेज, सम न्यू स्टेट इज ऑकर और नॉट. जैसा ये ऑब्जर्व ये इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ. ओके, बिकॉज बार बार मैंने क्या कहा, यूजुअली डू कॉलिंग ऑल द टाइम, हर टाइम ये आस्क करना पड़ता था, पूछना पड़ता था एवरी मिनट और एवरी सेकेंड इफ देयर इज अ न्यू स्टेट a variable that you are observing. So in COP, that is very focused on in term things. They try to solve this problem, so they create this observe flag. So if you send a get with an observe flag, every time the server see or the other device see that there is a change on the state, right? अब change हुआ means कोई new entry आई है, okay? That is observation. Okay, no need to ask again and again. That's why this observe flag is discovered. Okay, so that variable will be push a notification to the original device who actually defined the observe flag. There is a also discovery. This is discovery. This is a something that okay, discovery. This is a something that's getting more interesting on IoT of things. How to discover device. Okay, turn around operating system. So it's trying to define protocol how to find things that are around us and serve and can store the list of device that are around device, sending the resource of those device and the media types that they support. And finally, of for quality of service and COP, there are two different quality of service. The conformer message, because it's over UDP that you don't know if message is being received, you can get confirmation that the message that has been received or not conformable, that like it's like in MQDT file and forget. So even if the other part has received the message or not, let's say, because it's UDP and IP that are always not problem. So if your thing is behind a root or the firewall, there will be always problem finding the exact IP. So it's interesting to the fresh apps, the application are using tools to solve that math problem. Let's say the things that you have an implementation of the COP library. So feel free to go to the things and ask for a bit developer's account and well give access to it. And we will let you use the COP. Okay, so here COP is an internet utility protocol constraint gadgets. It is a design enables simple constraint device to join IoT to constraint network having low bandwidth ability. This protocol is primarily used for machine to machine communication. It's used for primarily ये machine to machine communication के लिए use किया गया. We have studied about machine to machine communication in my previous lecture, right? So with the via this COP protocol, the machine to machine communication can easily can take place, या can play their role. Okay, can communicate with each other via COP protocol. So this protocol is primarily designed for machine to machine communication. Okay, where I am constraint gadget. It is a design enable simple constraint device to join IoT to constraint network having low bandwidth ability. This protocol is primarily used for machine to machine communication and it's particular design for IoT system. It's designed for communication purpose and for design for IoT system. Okay, IoT system database and HTTP protocol. COP make use of UDP protocol for lightweight implementation. It is use of RESTful architecture, which is just like the HTTP protocol. Then, okay, okay, IoT take care of heterogeneous, that is, multiple sensor, computers, and other communication device need to be connected together, which may work on different protocols. Small devices unable to connect through constrained network. This lead to the picture of COP. Okay. Then future of COP. Here are few features of COP. Web transfer protocol used in M2M, that is machine to machine communication with constraint requirement. Asynchronization message exchange. Low overhead and very simple parse. Parse is a analyze of string of symbol. Parse means it's nothing but it's the analyze of string of symbol. Okay, used for that is parse. So low overhead and very simple to parse. Then just 1 minute. Okay, sorry. Future of COP. So here what first one is a web protocol used in M2M with constraint requirement. Then asynchronization message exchange. Then you know very well synchronization और asynchronization means what, right? We have study first year second year से आप लोग synchronization और synchronization समझते आ रहे हो DCN नेटवर्क में. देन आपने बहुत से सब्जेक्ट में देखा है synchronization और synchronization means what. So second feature is scope, that is a synchronization message exchange. Then third one is a low overhead. What low overhead and very simple to pass. Okay, it is a low overhead and it's very simple to pass. Pass is nothing but is a analyzing a string of symbol. मतलब वो string of symbol analyze को ही हम pass कहते हैं. Okay, then URL and content type support. And then proxy and changing capability. So these are the features of POP. Then द आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ कॉप सीरीज. अगर उस मैं आपको ठीक से समझा नहीं हो तो आप दिस इज अ इजी, मतलब इस फॉर्म में शायद से आप बेटर समझ पाओगे. एग्जाम में अगर आता है तो यू कैन एबल टू राइट. ओके, द कॉप आर्किटेक्चर इज वेरी सिंपल हियर. वी हैव रेस्ट इंटरनेट. Okay, we have rest internet outside the environment, right? This is the outside the environment. Have COP environment which has one rest COP proxy. One rest you can see in this diagram, right? Okay, proxy and COP server. Here see erase internet, COP proxy. These are the outside the environment, is inside the COP server, and the few COP clients. So some few COP clients. The rest COP proxy sit between the rest internet and COP server. Okay, this proxy sit between the rest internet and COP server, so that any message which are sent can be intercepted by the REST cop proxy. Here we have certain device like here we have certain device like smartphone, sensor. You can see smart sensor, smartphone and CCTV cameras. This फर्स्ट जो हमने डायग्राम देखा था उसमें आप प्रॉपरली मतलब समझ सके होगे कि ये इस डायग्राम से यू कैन बेटर अंडरस्टैंड सी। तो यहाँ पे मैंने आपको इसलिए मैंने ये अगेन लिया ये पॉइंट आर्किटेक्चर। यहाँ पे देखिए कॉप इंटरनेट है प्रॉक्सी दोनों के बीच में है रेस्ट इंटरनेट एंड कॉप सर्वर के। यहाँ पे कुछ सर्टेन डिवाइसेस लाइक स्मार्टफोन सेंसर एंड सीसीटीवी कैमरा। ओके so few COP clients raise COP proxy sit between the REST internet of COP servers so that any message which are sent can be intercepted by the REST COP proxy. Here, 1 minute. Okay. Here we have certain device like smartphone, sensor, and CCTV. All the logs generated by this device on particular day is sent to the COP server and then it is routed to the REST COP proxy and the uploaded or saved in the REST internet. The link between the REST internet and COP proxy represent outside the network. मतलब जो भी मैसेज आते हैं वो लोड या अपलोडेड किसमें होती है REST इंटरनेट में। ओके सो दिस आर द आर्किटेक्चर जस्ट आपको वो आर्किटेक्चर परफेक्टली नहीं समझा होगा ऐसा आई एम टेकिंग दिस अगेन आर्किटेक्चर आई ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन इन माय फर्स्ट स्लाइड अबाउट दिस आर्किटेक्चर राइट। So now let's move on this COP application protocol. As already told that COP is an application protocol or an application layer protocol. So HTTP also application layer protocol. Why not use HTTP instead of COP? Why not use HTTP instead of COP? HTTP mainly used to view वेब पेज और वेबसाइट यू नो वेरी वेल HTTP ये मेनली यूज की जाती है कि वेबसाइट शो करने के लिए या वेब पेज के लिए राइट। और प्रोटोकॉल इज डिजाइन इंटरनेट बेस्ड एप्लीकेशन एंड डिवाइस। तो कॉप प्रोटोकॉल ही डिजाइन किया गया है इंटरनेट बेस्ड और वर्ड डिवाइस पर्पस के लिए राइट। बट HTTP का वर्क क्या है मोस्टली टू शो द वेबसाइट एंड वेब पेजेस। So that's why we are using COP instead of HTTP, right? Here, first question is why not use HTTP instead of COP? So I clear your point that COP is with the help of COP protocol, devices can communicate with each other in which we have studied in IOT कैसे devices communication करती है right? Machine to machine that is called device only ना। And so HTTP just mostly use किया जाता है what website and web pages show करने के लिए। So we are using COP is better than HTTP, right? Okay. So HTTP mainly used to view web pages or website. A protocol is designed internet-based application and device. It is a TCP-based protocol where HTTP used in constrained network. It create content problem like complexity, लो डेटा रेट और हाई एनर्जी कंज्यूमेशन। जो अगर HTTP को हम लोग कंस्टेंट नेटवर्क में यूज करेंगे तो इस टाइप की प्रॉब्लम्स वो क्रिएट कर सकता है राइट। जैसे कि लो डेटा रेट हुआ एनर्जी कंज्यूमेशन ज्यादा हुआ या कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी बढ़ जा सकती है। दिस आर द टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम दैट मे ऑकर whereas COP is a upgrade version of HTTP। इसलिए COP एक upgrade version है HTTP का। It is a design for resource constrained application such as IOT, WSN, M2M, etc. It based on UDP as already told before. It uses acknowledgement messages so that it becomes reliable like TCP. It has low latency or consume less power. So over it is a simply the HTTP. Okay, so that's why we are using COP instead of HTTP. So I hope you clear the why not use HTTP instead of COP. Okay, the next COP structure. COP structure. COP is a two-layer structure, message layer and request response layer. Okay, request response layer, message layer. Okay, the message layer support four type of message. Which four type? First one is a confirm message, non-confirmable message, acknowledgement, and rest. We will see this. The message layer is a made mostly for retransmit for lost packet. The request response consists of a few method like request response consists of few method like which method delete, get, put, post, and delete. Now, okay, few messages like get, put, post, and this one delete. Okay. Now, COP message model. The COP message model is it is the lowest layer of COP. Okay. The layer deals with the UDP exchanging message between endpoint. This sender server each COP message has unique ID. Okay, सर्वर एंड सेंडर के पास कॉप मैसेज की यूनिक आईडी होती है. दिस यूजफुल टू डिटेक्ट मैसेज डुप्लीकेट कॉप मैसेज बिल्ड बाय three parts: binary header, then compact option of and payload. The COP protocol use two kind of message, that is conformable message and non-conformable message. Conformable message is reliable message in COP. Reliable message obtained using conformable message, that is con. This shows a message received by the what other hand. A confirmed message is a sent again and again until the other party sends some acknowledgement message. Okay, here I said the confirmed, non-confirmed, acknowledgement message. Acknowledgement message contain the same idea that of confirmed message. If server have some trouble managing this incoming request, so it can send back reset message. Okay, it send reset message that it start again. Instead of acknowledgement, it send reset message. And when we talk about non-conform message, non-conformable message does not require any acknowledgement by the server. These are the unreliable message of message or message that does not require any critical information that much delivered to the server. This message certain value read from the sensor. ओके, सो ये छोटा सा ओवरव्यू था जो हमने कॉप का देखा. आई होप कि आपको कॉप ही क्लियर हुआ होगा. व्हाट इज द कॉप? इज अ कंस्ट्रेंट एप्लीकेशन. इसमें हमने ये आर्किटेक्चर स्टडी की, राइट. देन सम गेट पोस्ट मेथड यू नो वेरी वेल, जो कॉप में यूज किया जाता है. देन कॉप थोड़ा सा इंट्रो एक हमने कॉप का. देन कॉप का फ्यूचर, देन कॉप आर्किटेक्चर, कॉप स्ट्रक्चर. ओके ओके, उसमें कैसे कंफर्म मैसेज मींस व्हाट, नॉन कंफर्म मैसेज, एक्नॉलेजमेंट रिसेट एंड देयर what their methods. Okay, so today's lecture is over here. Thank you.